What's up, my fans from China? Thank you guys so much for following my Weibo account. I noticed that it grew very fast, so very thankful to have a strong country like China behind me and supporting me in what I do. First and foremost, I just want to let you guys know that I will be competing in Sanya, the pro show out there. I'm really excited to make an appearance in China again and come in a very good form as far as my conditioning and shape, so you guys can actually see how I look in person when I'm really dialed in. But I have a Q&A that was requested with a lot of questions that were asked most frequently on Weibo, so let's get into this. The first question is, how many rest days each week do you have? How often does your training plan change? Okay, rest days, I take about 1 to 2. It all depends on how I'm feeling. I definitely try to get at least 1 in, but taking off 2 is a little hard for me because I just love to train. It's just like a hobby of mine. So yeah, I'll definitely say 1 to 2. It's really good for your body too, because when you're taking that rest day, that's where you grow. A lot of people think the more they work it out, you think that's how it grows. I mean, breaking down the muscle definitely helps you grow, but think of it like a cut. Like say you get like you fall and you get a scab on your arm. If you keep picking at it, it's not gonna heal. So you kind of have to just let it sit there for a few days and just fully recover. But if you keep picking at it in terms of like working out, like if you keep training the muscle, it's not gonna grow. So if that makes sense, it's good to take rest days. So I'll definitely say at least 1 to 2 a week. And as far as my training plan, it's pretty much the same. Those are my dogs. Bubba, come here. Come here. They're always messing with something. But yeah, as far as my training plan, it's pretty much the same. I always do like a pyramid set. I work up to a really heavy set, and then I do a lot of volume towards the end of my workout. That's what worked best for me. Second question is, if I want to grow muscle and reduce body fat at the same time, is that possible? If so, how do you recommend on cardio arrangement every week? I would say that question varies. If you have the genetics to do that, it would be possible, but for the vast majority, I mean, when you're trying to lose body fat, you're in a deficit. So that means you're not eating as much food. You're eating below your maintenance. So you're gonna be burning. Fat. So your body uses fat as energy. So it's gonna be kind of hard to grow during the cut. But there's ways to try to maintain as much muscle mass as possible, and that's just managing your diet the right way and just keeping an eye on your cardio where you're not doing too much, and just be consistent with what you're doing. That's where you'll see the changes. Question number 3 is how to practice your shoulders. I think it's basically asking how to get your shoulders bigger, rounder, and fuller. I see you sometimes train shoulders by itself and sometimes train chest and shoulders together. Which training method do you prefer? You can mix it up. You could do one day where you train shoulders and another day you do chest and shoulders. Like for me, I do that because when I train chest, it's already like a pushing. It's kind of like a push day where you kind of just do chest press, shoulder press. I just like switching things up so you can kind of like shock your body, confuse it, because if you stick to the same exact routine time after time, your body kind of gets used to that. So it's good to switch things up and shock your body. And also, if you're lacking shoulders or a chest, so you can just throw that in. Like if you're chest dominant and you want to get your shoulders bigger, then you can incorporate shoulders twice a week, where you do one day with chest and then another day on its own. Yeah. So question number 4: can you speak Vietnamese? Just a few sentences we would like to hear. I actually can't speak Vietnamese at all. I wish I could. I can understand it a little bit, but when I was younger, I was able to understand it like a lot better. But now it's just I haven't been around like the language like that in a while. But if I were to, I can understand my mom pretty good because I kind of know how she talks. But like if it were to be like a random Vietnamese person, like it would be kind of hard for me to pick up like what they're saying unless it's a word I'm really familiar with. But I wish. Question number 5. You and your girlfriend Evelise are so sweet. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. How do you guys meet each other? Any recent interesting stories when you're together? How often do you work out together? Alright, so we actually known each other since like, I've known her since she was like in middle school, in high school. So like she was probably like 15, 16 and I was probably like 18 at the time. Interesting stories. We went to like the boardwalk together when we were younger. Like we went to like, it's kind of like a place where they have Ferris wheels. Like it's kind of like an arcade kind of thing. But you know, we didn't really date back in the day like that. I was a really shy kid, to be honest with you. So we actually met up again. I mean, we always like communicated with each other and supported each other with our goals with what we're doing. But she was going to school out here in Florida, and then she came back home to Jersey, where I'm from. And I think I reached out to her. We got a workout in, and then from there we just started talking and eventually started dating. How often do you work out together? Not really that often because she does a different kind of training split. But sometimes if it were to be like arms or like shoulders, we can get like somewhat of a workout in. But for the most part, we don't really train like that. But that's going to end up this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoy it and learn something from it. Thank you guys so much for following me. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys at the show in Sanya in China. Peace.